What's going on, world? Welcome to another episode of the Walker Review. It's me, B-Walk, and we're here at ColdWar2K17, and we just got off the stage with the comedian Tony Rock.
Bam! Bananas! We talking about Texas A&M Commerce. This we did the step show, dude. Only 4 groups went up, but I'm talking about boom in your face.
Give it to my man, Mr. Tony Roberts. Give it to it.
I owe money. I'm so broke, I don't know what to do, man. I live in New York now. I got an apartment this big right here. For $9.50 a month. My place small. I can lay in my bed and fry an egg. Everything right here. God, I need a bigger place. I'm too broke. When you're broke, you gotta stay in crazy neighborhoods. I live in a crazy neighborhood. A brother tried to come up to me and try to sell me a secret. He said, I know something don't nobody else know. Give me $5, I'll tell you. I said, get the hell away from me. He said, oh, you can't keep a secret, huh? They crazy.
Walker Review, what's up, man? What's up?
going on?
This young brother intelligent. I like this. Cowboy fan. You can be in one of them.
I'm trying. Matter of fact, that's what my profession I want to be in. I've always looked up to Stephen A. Smith, minus the cowboy hate. But
So you want to be an analyst?
yes, very much.
I can see that.
Most definitely.
Just for you even doing that, you got the thirst for it.
I do.
All you gotta do is attack. All you gotta do is not be afraid to say what you see.
Exactly.
A lot of them hold back. A. Smith don't.
At all. And the thing is, that's what makes him so courageous and
Right.
so looked up to from his fan base. Because
Right.
even though he has his opinion, he's gonna stick to his opinion.
Yeah, you're right. That's what everybody. It pays sometimes just to be the bad guy.
Right.
You gotta go against the grain. I think sometimes they do it on purpose, cause that makes them more popular.
Because then again, it makes you think. So just to make this show even more interesting, do we need to kind of spin it a little bit? Are you going this favor instead of this favor? So in the end, it's all TV. But with sports, things change so much. You never know what direction the
We
conversation.
was talking before we went on about NFL and sports or whatever, and this guy knows the analytics of it, not just Dallas is Dallas. No, Aaron Rodgers and Megatron. You know all.
I'm telling you, guys, ESPN, look at me. Internships,
Yeah, I like that.
we can work up. I can work my way up. I promise, man.
Get with it. I'm telling you, your mind, bro.
Nothing much, man. But where are you from?
Detroit,
Detroit,
Michigan, born and raised, man. I rep Detroit everywhere I go. I got mad Detroit gear, and the Lions, the Tigers, the Red Wings, everybody. I'm on it, man. But when I go, when somebody asks, what do you want me to say when I bring you up on stage? No matter how big or small the group is, you gotta say a couple of credits, but you gotta say from Detroit. Because I lived in New York, I lived in LA, now I live in Sacramento, California. And I'm on the morning show in San Francisco, the entire Bay Area. I'm the morning show.
Okay.
So I'm on the road a lot, but I do the device, you know. So I'm busy, dude.
Okay, how is it living on the East Coast? Because I know you lived on both.
I lived in New York,
Coast.
yeah.
So how is it the difference between living on both different coasts?
It's faster. East Coast faster, they're rude,
Yeah.
they're about their business, and they're real.
Yeah.
West Coast and LA, they're more like a hidden. It's a hidden hate.
Okay.
You know, because it's more. New York got a hidden. It's not like that though. New York is real. Okay, you got the comics, the actors, and everything. But in LA, everybody is scared of. When you go to LA and look around the traffic, everybody's driving by themselves.
Right.
Everybody's got somewhere to go. They don't want nobody else to know.
Okay.
It's real. It's a real cutthroat. But New York, you see beautiful women in pea coats and Timbs, and they're gorgeous.
And it's just that type of style.
It's just their style, and they straightforward. They go at it. They so hard, and they cab drivers. Me and my wife get antsy and have a nervous breakdown with the cabs,
Right.
Because they're so the whole East Coast, Jersey, DC, they're all Connecticut, Boston. They're all 2 steps higher. They're faster than the West Coast. The West Coast got the good weather. They're chilled out, they beach, they suntan, everything. But East Coast, anywhere they get snow, they move faster.
Okay.
They think faster, they think harder.
Right.
They got no excuse. They walking. There's no snow day. There's no day out because it's cold.
Yeah, because in Dallas, if it hits 30 degrees and some drops, schools are shut down. It's over.
Are you serious?
But then again, in New York,
Oh yeah.
it's even in a blizzard, you're going to
Dude,
school.
I walked to school in 2 feet of snow when I came up. 2 miles. to high school.
Nobody in Texas would ever dare walk in 2 feet.
Oh yeah. West Coast is real calm, real laid back. I live in Sacramento now, and I always thought when I get my career where I can do it anywhere, and I get to the level of point where everybody I've known, I want to live somewhere real quiet, real laid back the rest of my life in Sacramento, California.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sacramento, man. But talking about comedy, how did you actually get started in comedy? Like, kind of bring me to the journey where once before you even got into this entire comedy wave. Because I watched you on Comic View and things like that. How did that stuff get started?
You know what? I wasn't really a class clown.
Okay.
I was always been shy. I mean, super shy. I don't like to be in the crowd today. I don't like to go up. People want me to go to the audience and meet them before the show. No, I go behind the stage. I gotta be unseen until I get on stage. I'm 100 miles an hour. Then I can meet you.
Okay.
So I was real shy, coming up. Didn't have the confidence. And a friend of mine bet me $50 I want to get on stage one night at open mic night. I've been knowing him since 3rd grade. My best friend, Perry Conway. Detroit, Michigan. I did it. A guy seen me there. 2 weeks later, he approached me and said, "Hey, I seen you at the little thing. I give you $250 to do 5 minutes at a hair show while they tally up the scores." I counted the money that night. Quit my job the next day.
Wow.
Went poor as hell. Me and my guys, about 5, 6 of us. We struggled together. We wrote jokes together. We got in the bar, the dirty bars, where they ain't paying attention, they yelling shit at us. We didn't care. We knew when your comedy is the means is where your next meal coming from. You're gonna get funny fast. And then Comic View came out. I was the first one who got Comic View. The next year, 95, I got Def Comedy Jam. Okay. I took off, moved to New York. I ain't been home since 95.
Wow.
And then I've been Tony Roberts I ain't been Tony Roberts, but the last 12, 13 years. I've been that dude. Who's that dude? You know that dude? I've been that dude.
I got you.
First 7, 8 years.
I can understand, because I've even been sometimes, hey, is that man? I can't think of his name, but man, that party he had in Comic View.
You need that little impression, and then they're gonna look for you again, and they get your name. It's there. It's not totally household yet, like a Cat Williams or Kevin Hart or Mike Epps yet. It's about to be though.
Okay.
I got a lot of stuff on the table.
I got you.
Yeah.
Speaking of, like you said, the names as far as Kevin Hart, Mike Epps, Cat Williams, a lot of those guys, or even a few, started like as far as Comic View, Def Comedy Jam, things like that. And they had those platforms to actually go to back in the day that was showed on BET, MTV, and things like that. Why do you feel that those type of platforms are not there anymore? I know you have the Wild 'N Out, which is more so based on just quick comedy as far as stand-up, but it's not so much as the comedy shows that you were a part of now.
Let me tell you why. Because back then they had comedy on TV because social media wasn't a factor then. Right now, social media is so deep. You got these young cats that's got 6 million, 3 million, 2 million followers. But we got fans.
Right.
It's followers versus fans.
That is true.
Fans pay to see you, and you gotta hit home runs. Followers come to your parties, and they follow you on Instagram and Facebook. But fans, so now they feel like, okay, this guy got 3 million followers on social media. Let me grab him. I don't need to go to TV no more. Everybody on the computers now.
Right.
So why do the last thing we did was Def Comedy Jam. They did one episode of Def Comedy Jam in November. I closed that out and aired in November with Russell Simmons. But they would just see what it's gonna do. Is comedy do they still want stand up on TV? Because the social media now, you don't need TV no more. You can go on the computer.
Yep.
Pick out this guy with the 3 million followers. But when you get to the stage, is he what you think he is? They've been running into that. So they're kind of backing off that now.
Yeah, because you even see a lot of, as far as musicians say, I do this for my fans and things like that. Because you see from the media world, a lot of followers, people even become hosts just because they're Instagram famous, or Twitter famous.
See, the promoters just want the asses in the seats.
Right.
If you got 2 million followers, I know you're not that funny, you're not gonna stand up. This guy gonna make them laugh. I need you on the show to bring the people in.
I got you.
That's what they're doing. So so I got a lot of internet sensations that want to work with me, want to open for me. I put them in a couple of movies I did, a couple of shows, because they're talented, they're actors. But as far as stand-up wise, they're learning as they go.
Right.
But the promoters, they know they're not as funny to hold the crowd. If you pay money and you put an internet sensation up there and he's not funny, and this guy gonna pay $30 to see him and this girl, pay $60 to see him, it's gonna be some shit.
Yeah.
So they gotta have them guys bring in the crowd, and I gotta come out there and make their night for 45 minutes.
You gotta work the hardest.
I gotta do it. But they pay me more because they're young cats. You know, they're not looking for much. They got that
They're
notoriety.
looking for the exposure, more exposure to
They
add
want
on
to get
their
to
own.
$1 billion.
Exactly.
You know, so it's fans versus followers. That's a good concept for a show too, a reality show.
See, appreciate
Followers versus fans.
I helped you out on this. I always shout out to
I remember the
Review.
Walker Project.
The Walker Review.
The Walker Review. Coming up project with the Walker.
Tell me about the lifestyle of actually being a comedian, because everybody's like people think if you're an athlete, you probably spending the time in the gym, going to the club. What kind of lifestyle does a comedian live? Is it normal? Is it fast paced? Like what kind of lifestyle is it?
Depends on how your life is. You gotta wear the hat of the public. You gotta wear your own hat. And a lot of comics who you see, you don't really know them. You see them on stage, you meet them backstage, you see them in on TV, but that ain't them.
Okay.
It's 80% business. You know, I got 3 kids, 1 in college. My wife's my road manager. She does my books, my scheduling, my money, the airline tickets, the interviews, everything. She the one who told me about this.
Yes, sir.
You get past her, you get to my agent. But other than that, all I do is write, plan, try to get some sleep, do radio, pack, fly, when to drink water, when to work out, how much I can do this,
So it's coming off
when to
of
relax.
a really planned schedule all the time.
45 minutes is what the public see of me on stage, and then I'm a different guy. Then me and my wife and kids get together. I make them laugh and everything, but it's not like the fans. The fans see me. At one point, you get seen as some kind of superhero. You know, it's like untouchable. You know,
Gotcha.
but I always make myself touchable. I never have a bunch of bodyguards. I may have one guy with me sometime. Depends on what city I'm going to.
Yeah.
I might have that one guy.
Go to Chicago, maybe you gotta.
And my wife can pull out some mace, but that ain't enough. But my wife's a gym rat. She can fight. So I'm always writing to somebody's friend from Detroit. I mean, if you just you and him, and something gets stupid, I'm going at both of y'all.
Right.
You know, I ain't like, I need some security. No. So it's a different. You gotta watch what you say and what you do.
I got you.
I do anything on the internet, stupid. It's going to the roof.
Yeah, man. Cause I know with internet in general, like Ezekiel Elliott, he can't stay off the internet, and that's what put him in so much conversation, like we talked about.
Yeah.
Just the internet is sometimes
The
so
media.
addictive. The media is so addictive, but at the same time it can hurt you.
It can hurt other lives, man. You're a different person, not on purpose, but they want you to be. They pay for to see you be that person they pay for. Not if something happened in your family, in your relationship, or your kids, or something. When you come to the stage, you can't bring that with you.
Right.
You got to just put that hurt, suppress that hurt, and make the people laugh, and then go cry later. For real,
Gotcha.
I've seen it, dude. It's bananas. I see people, moms, like boy, they'll be with on 85 South.
What's his name?
Man, what's the guy like with the beard? The young comic from the mama passed away. And he was on last comic stand. He's with this young fly. Carlos
Yeah.
Carlos Miller. His mama passed away, and he was on last comic standing
Right.
and made it to the finals. You know, because he suppressed it. You can't just like so depressed you can't do nothing.
Yeah.
So a lot of comics they hurt. A lot of comics they get upset. They see other comics going past them. You know, like Kevin Hart used to open for us in Philly. You remember when he first started?
Wow.
Me and my guys in New York, we'd come down, the headliner, he'd watch us on stage, he'd go out and host and open for us, and all of a sudden he's just talking. But he stayed on the mainstream side. And the white side, they don't pay as much at the time, but they push that button on you, you out of there.
Exactly.
So it's always a different side. You never know how many hats you gotta wear around.
Yeah.
But that one hat you gonna wear in front of the fans.
You always gotta keep that at
Yeah.
least secluded from them.
You got it, yeah.
sometimes. What actually gives you the instant gratification of actually going out every day and doing comedy?
Somebody hit me on social media and said, "You're the funniest I've ever seen." When somebody said, "You're my favorite comic." When I'm in Richmond, if somebody drove all the way from South Carolina to come to my show just to go back the next day.
Wow.
I get in Toledo, people come from all the way from Cleveland.
Wow.
I'd be everywhere, man. People, they know I'm not coming to that city no time soon. They'll spend 2 hours in the car, hour and a half to come see me. And then when the ladies come to me, I had that happen several times. I was going through breast cancer. You'll see this DVD. You sign it. It got me through. I had a guy who had cancer. And, he was going through chemo. all my Instagrams, all my my stand up on YouTube got him through it. I'm like a mentor to a guy, a young cat, 22 years old, got sickle cell, in and out of the hospital a lot, all his life. He wants to start trying to do comedy classes because of me. He comes to my shows in DC all the time. It's just those type of things that make me like, I'm meant to do this. So God already gave me that.
Yes, sir.
I'm here. I've touched some lives, dude. I got 100 testimonies of people came to me. I'm like, wait a minute, you trying to make me cry? Because people come to me like, I can tell I'm meant to do this. I'm too good at it.
Yes, sir.
I'm too good at it, dude.
And sometimes that's just a good feeling just to automatically know that, hey, when I feel at home when I'm doing something, it feels nothing but right.
God don't bring you this far just to get this far.
Amen.
You can't see it?
Mm-hmm.
What's that lady name? She was trying to swim across the English Canal or something.
I've heard of someone like that. I can't remember.
She was on the side of the boat. It was foggy. She swam and swam for hours. And she was so tired, but it was so foggy. And she actually gave up. And she grabbed the boat. She grabbed the boat. That means the time was up. They pushed her in the boat. She was almost passed out. She couldn't. It was like her skin was all sure.
Wow.
You can't see it. It ain't for you to see. It's for you to keep going.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
I got you, man. So,
The Walker Report.
he's still saying reporting this review.
The Walker Review.
I got you, man. But tell me, if you can, about just some of the new things that you have coming, only things that you can release. Because I know as far as with...
Oh, well, you know what? Follow me at Tony T. Roberts, social media, or go Comedian Tony Roberts. Go to my YouTube page. My third 1 hour special came out December on Showtime, Motor City, Motor Mouth. Went back home and did it, sold our show. It's bananas. It was on Showtime, but a lot of people don't have Showtime. So I put it on YouTube. So go to YouTube, look up Motor City, Motor Mouth, Tony Roberts. Look at my latest 1 hour. I sold 2 shows that's coming out in May on Kevin Hart's LOL network.
Okay.
One called We Don't Do That. It's all this shit white people do that black people don't.
Yeah.
And I'm going to find out why. So I did the rodeo. They taught me how to ride. They let a bull go, and I rode and roped the bull on the horse while I'm on the horse. Then I went to UCLA and did the water polo. Okay. Drowned, literally flatlined 3 times. See my grandmama, she been dead 20 years. Dude, I died.
Damn.
That's the hardest shit. That's for white people.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of stuff. I did it with a wide receiver from the Eagles, and I got another cat. So I take a celebrity every week with me.
Okay.
And I got a game show called, God, I got so many projects going on, dude.
He's a busy man, guys.
My game show, celebrity comedy game show. I get 3 celebrities, and I sit them in the audience. They race to get stuff from me. It's real funny. They grabbing that. Wrote my own sitcom. I got my, next week, I got my first tape of read.
Okay.
So the sitcom called Rent Free. I call it Sauce and Yams.
Okay.
But I'm a young comic. My uncle passed away. I'm about to get evicted. My uncle passed away in El Paso, Texas. Leaves me a 6-unit building. I'm a landlord now.
Okay.
And I live rent free. But everybody Mexican. And I don't know nothing about Mexicans. So I'm from Detroit.
That's something you gotta watch.
Something like a George Jefferson fish out of water type thing.
Wow.
So I call it Rent Free, or Sauce and Yams. It's a working title. Working on another 1 hour special, but it's gonna be not just stand up. It ain't gonna be stand up. I'm gonna go to different places like I'm talking to you and tell you a joke. So okay, you got it. Good. I'm out. I'm being an Uber.
Real quick.
It's gonna be all over the world.
I got you. You finna be everywhere.
That's how my stand up gonna be. It's gonna be an hour of that, telling my stories to actual people.
That's what's up, man.
So I got so much stuff going on.
See, he's a busy man.
I'm getting ready to put out the movie I wrote and directed called Not So Fast, My Tooth Is Loose. It's a crazy ass comedy. I'm telling you, look for that. It's coming online. I'm Not So Fast, My Tooth Is Loose.
I got you.
And that's it. I'm gonna get my wife pregnant 3 more times.
See, hey, he's a working man. He's a very working man.
Hell no.
But I appreciate you stopping through, speaking on the Walker Review.
The Walker Review.
And I also appreciate you guys, the fans, for commenting on my videos, subscribing to my videos, as well as sharing. You guys continue to stick with the Walker Review. We have bigger and better things.
Tony Roberts, extraordinary comic of the year, 20 year in the game. If you're not with the Walker Review, you need your ass beat.
Hey, need your ass beat. It's the Walker Review. I'm gonna see you when I see you guys. Peace.